remember that night like it never ended. We were 9 years old, and my friend Noah had begged his mom to let me stay for a sleepover. His house was the last one before the woods. An old 2-story place where the air always smelled like rain and dust. It felt safe until that night. We played video games until almost 2 in the morning. Then the power flickered once, and the screen went black. I thought it was funny. Noah didn't. He looked toward the hallway, his face pale, like he'd heard something I hadn't. Then came the knock. 3 soft knocks on his bedroom door, his mom's voice low, whispering. "Boys, stay calm. Go to your room. Don't make a sound. There's someone else in the house." I thought she was joking, but her voice cracked on the last word. Noah grabbed my arm and pulled me toward the bed. We crawled underneath the blanket like it could protect us. The air grew heavy, warm from our breath. I could hear Noah's heartbeat louder than the wind. Downstairs, the floor creaked once, then again, slower, heavier, as if someone was testing each step. The old staircase whined, wood stretching under weight. Noah's mom whispered something to someone on the phone, a single word. Police. I felt the sound vibrate through the floorboards. Then silence. Long, crushing silence. I wanted to peek, but Noah shook his head. He whispered, "He'll hear us." He said it like he knew who he was. The steps reached the top floor, then nothing. Just the hum of the fridge downstairs and the faint tick of a clock. The air conditioner clicked off. Every sound died. And then something new. Breathing. Not Noah's, not mine. Slow, measured, right outside the blanket. I held my breath. The fabric moved like someone's finger was tracing the shape of my back through it. Noah whimpered, barely audible. The breathing stopped. Then the whisper came. "Which one of you is awake?" I felt my chest tighten until it hurt. I wanted to scream, but Noah's hand covered my mouth. The voice was calm, friendly even, like an adult trying to comfort a scared child. It said, "Don't worry. Your mother let me in." Noah's mother hadn't moved from her room. I could still hear her quiet sobbing somewhere far down the hall. The blanket lifted slightly. Cold air touched my skin. 2 fingers slid across my shoulder and rested there, motionless. Then, the sound of steps retreating toward the hallway. We waited. I don't know how long. The police sirens came faintly, distant, growing louder. Noah's mom opened the door and whispered for us to come out. The light from her phone showed tears on her cheeks. "Stay behind me," she said. "Don't look." We followed her down the hall. The air was thick with the smell of metal and something burnt. The front door hung open. Wind moved the curtains. At the foot of the stairs lay a muddy pair of shoes, too big to belong to anyone in the house. The back door was still locked. The police searched every room. They said there were no signs of forced entry. No footprints in the hallway, no fingerprints on the doors. But Noah's blanket had a long tear running down the middle, like it had been cut with something sharp. They said maybe a rat, maybe our imagination. Noah didn't talk for days. I went home and tried to sleep, but every night I woke up at the same time, 2:07. The sound of slow, patient breathing always filled the dark. A week later, Noah's family moved out. My parents didn't tell me why, but I heard them whispering. The police had found something nailed to the basement wall. A note written in black marker. It said, "You shouldn't have looked." The basement door in that house had no lock from the outside, only from within. Years passed. I tried to forget. Then 2 months ago, I saw a story online about a house in the same neighborhood. The new owners complained of hearing footsteps and whispers through the vents. They said sometimes the heat would stop working at night, and they'd find muddy footprints leading from the basement to their children's room. The police found nothing. I tried not to read it again, but last night, the article vanished from the site. Instead, a message appeared in my inbox. No sender, no subject, just one line. "You shouldn't have told." When I opened it, my screen went black. For a few seconds, my reflection appeared. Behind it, faintly, a tall shape standing over my shoulder. I turned on every light in the room. Nothing. But as I write this now, I can hear the old sound again. Soft breathing by my ear, slow, steady, familiar. I tell myself it's just memory, just fear, but the air moves when it shouldn't. My blanket shifts, as if something is crawling inside it. I don't dare lift it to look. I can still hear Noah's mother's voice echoing in my head. "Go to your room. Don't make a sound. There's someone else in the house." And tonight I finally understand what she meant. She didn't say someone had broken in. She said someone else. Like they'd always been there. Watching, waiting, breathing. Now it's 2 a.m. again. The lights just flickered. My door is closed, but I can see the shadow of feet under it, unmoving, facing toward me. I whisper Noah's name, though I know he moved away years ago. The breathing stops for a second. Then, closer now, from inside the room, a voice I remember too well. Calm, gentle.
Which one of you is awake?